plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitches fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now another 2-2. Fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Trevor Gott takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
David Bodie will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Chris Bryant will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 17, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Gott features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Slater, And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Striding into the box, Nico Horner. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And he popped him up. Solano over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Jason Kipnis will grab a back to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Hit out towards second, and this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the second run will score. It's now 9-2.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
In now, Ian Happ, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 2-2 one more time. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top 9-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing right field. Number 7.
Brian Tepera is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. Rob Brantley will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Brandon Crawford is on deck. The 3-1. 3-2 full count. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Slow roller out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Jalen Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 49, Jalen Davis.
Lays off 1-0. Davis, a 25-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Steven Duggar. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Giants 4. Rob Brantley remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 76.
John Del Gustave enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one, guys. What do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-1 to Schwarber. Gustave, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Nobody out, runner on first. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Just foul. A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 3-2 one more time. And he will take ball second now with nobody out.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A 1 pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. Reined in. Solano for 1. On to Sandoval. It's a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right. Slater is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Giants 4. Brad Week is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Number 38.
Stepping in, Aramis Garcia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Wyack, 28 years old. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. On the ground to the right side. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Into the box now, Aviatel Avellino. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is right there, one down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rob Brantley. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
And a fastball is in there for strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike here for the Giants. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-4 the final in this game. The Cubs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tyler Chatwood is credited with the win. Jeff Samardzija was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.